The semi-finals kick off here, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get bigger than this for non-league football. Oh, and it's 1-0. There's points flying in that home end. Oh, and it's a crucial goal. There's a mountain to climb now for Hartpury in this tie. And whatever happens in the next 90 minutes of football, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys in the next round. Today we're back at Hartpury University for the second leg of the FA Vase semi-finals. Hartpury may be the side at home, but it's the visitors today, Whitstable Town, that have the game in their hands, so it's a big performance needed from the home team if they want to get anything from this game. But if one thing's for certain, in a game like this, with the magnitude of this, a place at Wembley at stake, we are in for a treat today, ladies and gentlemen.
So I think there are two factors in Whitstable's result last week. First and foremost, they played really well. They're by far the better team and they deserved the result. But I'll be interested to see how much of a part the pitch played in their win. And we'll see that today because we're on a traditional pitch today, grass pitch today. And of course, Hartpury at home. So I do think it's going to be really tight. I could see this going 2-0 Hartpury's way. And I don't know if it's extra time after that. Oh, straight to penalties again. So yeah, I could see penalties today. Perfect timing as the teams are making their way out, ladies and gentlemen. Noise behind the goal from Whitstable fans. Huge stakes for the home side today. With the game in Whitstable's hands, it's theirs to lose. It really just depends on who turns up today, whether Whitstable are going to be looking to attack and get another goal, whether or not they're just going to look to try and hold on to their lead. It's going to be tight, but if ever there's been an occasion where to say the first goal is crucial, this is it. First goal is going to matter the most in this for setting the pace for the rest of the game. And we're underway, ladies and gentlemen. First real sort of observation that I've got to make from the first 5 minutes or so is the wind coming towards Hartpury is really stifling their advances going forward, and Whitstable are really benefiting from that at the moment. A lot of their long balls causing problems. It's a good ball. Oh! Oh, trouble. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, Jesus. That came all the way from the goalkeeper. Once again, this wind is causing absolute mayhem. Oh, straight into the wall. Still waiting for this game to kick into life, really. We're almost half an hour in and it feels very tense, bit of a cagey affair, which is probably the occasion playing its part. But I'm also interested, already looking forward to the second half to see what Hartpury are like going forward with this wind advantage. Because again, I know I keep talking about it, but it is stifling their long balls forward. If they manage to keep it 0-0 going into the second half, I think it's going to be a very Hartpury heavy half. Ooh. Oh, just snuffed out.
First shot on target for both teams.
Oh, best shot of the game. Goes Hartpury's way, and with 5 minutes until half time, can they nick a goal? It's half time, ladies and gentlemen. An uneventful first half. It sees us still with the same score that we had coming into this, 2-0 on aggregate to Whitstable. So it's half time, and yeah, not the most enjoyable of halves of football, but kind of expected given the occasion. So yeah, give me your thoughts.
Boring. I think the occasion is very much playing a part in this, as well as the wind. A bit of nerves maybe from both sides. Good dark arts from Whitstable. They're playing that really well. Can't blame them. They've got 2-goal lead, so you might as well start playing the dark arts of time wasting straight away. But nevertheless, it's all about the second half, isn't it? It's all about the second half, and we hear that, we're told that Hartpury are really athletic and got good stamina and all that sort of stuff. Well, we should see it in the second half, because we should see loads of action coming down our way. Otherwise, it would be a great disappointment.
You'd expect them to go for it in the second half. Maybe that's the game plan. Keep things quiet, at least in front of their own goal until half time, and then really go for it in the second half. I don't know whether, again, I know we keep banging on about the wind. I'm like a bloody weatherman. There is a big part of me that wonders whether the game plan is, well, look, we're going to be up against it for the first half. Second half, let's go for it. Because those long balls have been hanging in the air. They've been pretty aimless at points, and all of the momentum is taken out because of that wind coming against it. So, yeah, interesting to see what happens in the second half.
They did come into it later in the first half, Hartpury. So they were definitely, the last 15 minutes are definitely a lot better. Had a good shot on target, and they've actually had, the best shot, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
So they're definitely coming into it. So maybe that augurs well. Augurs. All right, like that.
We're also joined by my lovely girlfriend Jade as well, fresh back from Disneyland Paris. We had a good time, so that's all good. You were with me for the very, very first round of this journey, all those rounds ago, Redhill versus Billingshurst. Are you enjoying today? And I don't know, how does it compare to the first round?
I am enjoying it, that's correct. The atmosphere for both teams, I can hear Whitstable fans cheering the whole way from the first half. And compared to when Redhill played in the first game, it's so much different. Like, there wasn't really much going on. People turned up for the first game. It is what it was. We saw Redhill lose. But today, obviously, being in the semi-finals, having both sets of supporters being so supportive for both sides of the team, even though there hasn't been a goal, I think it's been really good.
I mean, the first half hasn't exactly got my high hopes high. Weird way of saying that. But we'll just have to see what happens. The second half is where it's all at. Are Hartpury just going to sit back and accept what's happened without putting up a real fight, which would be a crying shame? Or is the alternative, which I hope is going to happen, where they come back and put up a bit of a fight? Because we want to see some entertainment today, and that first half was the furthest thing removed from it. So we'll have to see what happens in the second half, but hopefully we get a bit more action, we get some goals, and we get some drama in this semi-final, because we got Wembley around the corner, a date with Whiteleaf. This is as big as it gets for non-league football. Teams are back up for the second half, and a big second half needed. If Whitstable can hang on and keep their 2-0 lead, then they are in absolute dreamland. But it's Hartpury who really need to put on a show the second half if they want any chance of playing at Wembley next round. Oh, it's a free kick now in a good position. Strong start. Oh, it's a great chance and a good save. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh. Oh. Such a waste again. Game's starting to pick up a little bit now. We had a strong start, died down a little bit, and with about 25 minutes to go, it's starting to pick up again. But Hartpury really need to improve in front of goal, because at the moment it's been really lackluster. Late passes, over-hit passes. They're struggling to string a pass together, and even as I say that, the ball goes out of play. It's a frustrating watch as a neutral who wants a bit of entertainment, and I imagine it's an even more frustrating watch for you Hartpury fans. But hopefully, for the sake of entertainment, we'll get a goal to spice things up. Such a waste again. Go on. Oh. Fucking hell. It's really frustrating. Do you know what? I haven't even got a horse in this race in terms of who I want to win. I just want to see a good game of football and enjoy myself. And ultimately, you know, it would have been nice for Hartpury to come back into this game, not because they deserve it more, but purely for entertainment value. It's a semi-final. You've got a place at Wembley at stake, and every ball has been overhit, has been wasted. It's really, really frustrating to watch as a neutral. And as I touched on earlier, as a Hartpury fan, you must be so wound up watching this game, because we are. And again, we don't have a horse in this race. Those Whitstable fans, though, you've heard them all game. They've been really, really good, singing, backing their team. It's weird to say that they'd take a 0-0, but given the context of obviously the tie being 2-0 up, of course they're going to take that. If they get themselves in Wembley, it'd be absolutely huge. But we've got less than 10 minutes left now. It's been a real snooze fest, unless obviously you're a Whitstable fan. But even so, a goal would be nice. Don't mind which way it goes. But Hartpury, yeah, getting on our nerves, I think.
Could be it. Game set and...
Oh! Do you know what? Not that they need it, but how on earth has he missed that? That's a real good chance. Fucking hell. Oh, do you know what? Where has that been all game? Because that was fantastic. What a strike. And credit to the goalkeeper as well. Fantastic save. Goalkeeper's taken, corner has taken short. Oh, and it's over the bar. Good ball. And that's gone. And it's full time. Whitstable are going to Wembley. Look at that from the players and the fans over there too. Absolute dreamland. What a fantastic achievement for this club. So many years that it's existed, and now they're going to Wembley. And it's Whitstable's day. Brilliant performance from them. They've executed their game plan, and look at that. It's absolutely fantastic scenes. Non-league football, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on,
A major disappointment for Hartpury today. They were absolutely useless in front of goal, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 down, and where was it? Where was the emphasis to get forward? Where was the emphasis to create chances until the end? And now it's Whitstable, who are on the way to Wembley. They didn't even have to do anything. They didn't need a goal. They just sat back, let the pressure come to them, and just look at how much it means to those fans. You wonder if the manager of Hartpury said, right, you're cleaning up tonight, your performance was not good enough. But honestly, what a performance today from Whitstable, and over the two legs especially. The first leg, they were absolute dynamite. Today, they just executed their game plan to a T. Congratulations again, and fantastic scenes that we've just seen. Got a real mixture of feelings at full time today, ladies and gentlemen, because on one hand I am incredibly disappointed with Hartpury University. Again, haven't come into this video backing a horse, into this game backing a specific team that I want to see in the final, but just really lackluster, really frustrating to watch. You think, again, you're 2-0 down and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. And I think that the right team went through today, the team that executed the game plan the best. And to be fair, they didn't allow many chances their way until the last few minutes. They couldn't have done much else really. They had a chance for a goal earlier which they missed, not the end of the world. But now the doom and gloom part's out of the way, however, massive congratulations to Whitstable. We were chatting to a fan earlier who was talking to us and had seen the video, so hello if you're watching. And he was saying that, 130 years, Whitstable have existed. Hartpury have existed for less than a decade. You've got these people that are watching these games that have maybe come once or twice a season for the last however long. It's where they're from. It is where these people live, and they get to see their team play at Wembley. And I think that means more than anything. There's no discredit to Hartpury at all, but it just puts into perspective what we've seen today and the achievement that we've seen today, and all the people that have turned up for Whitstable compared to Hartpury, all of those that are making the noise. And I can't wait to see you guys at Wembley. It's really, truly exciting.
Okay, so I've got a couple of thoughts after watching the match. Yeah, it wasn't the game that we wanted. We were sort of following Hartpury, and we wanted them to really put up a fight and hopefully take it to penalties at least. But that didn't happen, and that's down to Whitstable, because I think maybe we didn't give them enough credit. I didn't give them enough credit, certainly for the first performance and the way they performed today. But we've been quite critical of Hartpury, but I actually think, do you know what? Let's give them some credit. They've actually done something that they've never done before. They've got to the semi-finals. All credit to them. Maybe we sort of expected a bit too much from them, given the fact that they haven't got the history of Whitstable, and they will have a team that will change constantly. So for them to get to the semi-finals, I think actually it's a fantastic performance. It's a pity they didn't quite put in the performance that we wanted today, but maybe that's as much down to Whitstable as it is down to Hartpury. So well on to Whitstable. Big shout for the fan base. They were fantastic, and I've got to say I'm actually quite excited to see them in the final. We'll be there and we'll be amongst you.
The main reason that Hartpury had a disadvantage in this game is they have a lot of short players, and I noticed it just 20 minutes towards the end of the game, and just really showed their gameplay where they were missing loads of the long balls, the headers. Like they've got the height jumping off the ground, but getting the header for that ball, they just couldn't do it. So I just think that might have been a disadvantage for them. But overall, I think Hartpury did try to bring it back a little bit at the end, but they just couldn't get it in the net. They just couldn't bring out the goal that they needed to get them to Wembley. So obviously it was a 0-0 game. Boring, but Whitstable are going to Wembley. Congratulations to Whitstable.
So that is a goodbye to you guys watching the video. Thank you very, very much. Whether you come up and said hello to us today, or whether you haven't, whether you're just tuning in for the first time, or whether you've been following this journey from the very beginning, thank you so, so much. We've loved the ride at non-league, and now the non-league element of this is over because we're at Wembley next, and we've really enjoyed all of the grounds that we've been to, all the teams that we've followed, and obviously there'll be a nice collection of all of those memories from this trip in the next video, the final. Starting off at our local team, Red Hill, actually with Jade, my girlfriend, and following the majority of the games with my dad as well. It's been a real pleasure to do so. So Hartpury, thank you very much for obviously helping us with the tickets in the last game, and commiserations for today. I do agree with my dad. I do think that on one hand we have been particularly harsh on you guys, but I think that's just because we wanted to see you guys perform. We wanted to see you guys turn up, and unfortunately you didn't. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for the players of Whitstable Town that we're seeing now, and you never know, Hartpury may get the opportunity next year, so we'll have to wait and see. But we'll see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so, so much for watching as always. Take care, peace and love.